Oh my god, what a crazy year 2021 has been. First of all, quit our jobs.
It's official. I've finally done it. Today I officially gave in my notice to ISL and
Moved to Brussels.
I am moving to Belgium to start my jewellery career completely and utterly full-time.
Started one-to-one coaching.
So cool.
Yay, I'm like so excited. And now doing this whole YouTube thing. Leaving London was a massive big decision, and I don't come to make crazy decisions like this lightly, so trust me when I say it was scary as hell and I had to think about it loads and loads and finally come to the conclusion and the decision that that was the right thing to do. But leaving the safety blanket of everything I knew and the school and everything was like massively scary. But in the end, I just sat with it for a while. And we were actually potentially going to leave the year earlier, but then COVID got in the way, and so we extended that and we ended up leaving a year later, which was good because it gave me more time to come to the conclusion that it was the right thing to do. But yeah, it was not easy and it was pretty scary, but come June we were so freaking damn excited about going. Oh my god. Yeah, so here we are living in Brussels. Ta-da! Who knew? We just went to see a flat. It's really nice. So we're still kind of like learning where everything is. So I thought that moving to Belgium would be fairly simple and straightforward, and you know, there would be some logistics, but it would be kind of easy, and in like 1 or 2 months after we found a house, we'd probably be set up with my jewelry and everything would be good. I figured all that out. But no, Belgium is a little bit backwards, shall I say, with regards to paperwork and things like that. So it is now 5 months that we've been here, and I've finally managed to be officially registered to live in this country, which means I now actually can have a bank account, which also took some time, and I am registered to do my jewelry. So I had to get a VAT number, which was quite complicated, which means I can actually buy silver and gold and any jewelry equipment, because without that you're not allowed to buy any of that stuff in Belgium. So I had to buy some stuff from England sometimes, which was really expensive because Brexit sucks, and it means that the customs charges are ridiculous, on top of it taking forever to get here. So as of January, my VAT number is going to be up and running, and that means that I can fully function here, which will be great. So when I started my jewelry journey back in 2014, I did my year's course making jewelry, learned how to make all kinds of beautiful things, but then at the end of the course, I was sent out into the world, and then what? Then I had no idea what to do, how to turn this into a business, because right from the start I knew that I wanted to make it into a business. So I always tried to make things that I thought were viable as products that could be sold in shops and on my website. So I had to struggle around for years trying to figure out how to do everything, how to make a logo, how to do all of that stuff. And so I have decided that I would like to give back to the community of lovely jewelers and help out people who were in my position when I started, because I would have loved to have somebody give me a little bit of advice and a little nudge in some directions and a bit of help on certain topics that I knew absolutely nothing about. So That is why I am now running my one-to-one coaching course for jewelry designers who would like to turn their hobby into a successful business. So I have been running my business for 7 years and have had my work in numerous shops and galleries around the world, and I absolutely feel like I have a lot of valuable information that I would love to share with anybody who's interested in learning a bit more about how to do that. Part of the information that I'm going to share is going to be free, like my pricing guide, which you can grab a link down in the description below. I have a whole video explaining how I work out my pricing, which hopefully can help you guys, because that is a big issue when you're starting. It's so complicated to figure out how to do that. So it's a really easy Excel spreadsheet where you can add in your cost prices and it automatically generates the price that it should be sold for. I won't explain it totally here, but there's a whole video on that. You can watch that up there if you want to look at that. And also I will be releasing some other super exciting content in January, which I'm really excited about, to do with photography. I personally love the one-to-one format because obviously it's tailored to your needs and specifically to the areas that you want to work on. So it's obviously a lot more of a fast track method, and it is a really great way for us to get to know each other and work through all of the things and discuss the things in the weekly calls that we have. If that's something that you're interested in, there's a link down below where you can apply to work with me. And obviously there's this whole YouTube thing, which when I started out 10 months ago was super scary, super crazy. I had no idea if it was going to work, no idea where it was going to go, but I just thought, what the hell, let's just try it, with a little nudge from Emil, who obviously saw great potential with this. So both of us have learned and grown so much along the journey because he does all the editing and the filming, and yeah, I think we've both grown so much, and myself in terms of being comfortable in front of the camera and not feeling super awkward and shy the whole time. And yes, I make mistakes sometimes, and oh well, I'm a human. We can edit them out if they're awful, but also, you know what, it's all good. So, looking back at my first video, oh boy, the lighting was awful, the sound was awful, it was just, yeah, it was just done in one take basically, and yeah. I kind of just look back at it and cringe a little bit, but also I'm like, oh well, it's good to compare to where you were and where you are now and the things that we've improved. Hi, so I'm going to show you guys today the beginner soldering setup and explain everything that you need for it. I'm going to make a hairpin out of these two pieces that are ready to solder. But I really like the idea of giving back to the community, so the same as the one-on-one. I really like helping you guys and supporting you with something that you are super passionate about. Because teaching at a school is one thing when you're teaching a bunch of boys textiles and they don't really care, but teaching you guys something that you're passionate about gives me a lot more fulfillment. So helping you is something that I really enjoy. So I have got some super exciting things to share with you guys in next week's video, which is all about my 2022 plans, which I am proper buzzing about because they are full of all sorts of exciting and wonderful things. But I'm not going to tell you guys too much more about that now. You'll have to watch next week's video for that. But I'm going to leave you guys wishing you a super slightly belated Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate Christmas, as it's Boxing Day today. I hope you're having a super nice, lovely day with loved ones. Hopefully you guys are able to celebrate with people you love. So next time I see you guys, it's gonna be 2022, and fingers crossed, toes crossed, arms crossed, everything's crossed that it's going to be a much better year than our lovely 2021 that we just had. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review of all the crazy things that happened. Overall, it was actually turned out to be quite a good year, despite all of the challenges and obstacles. We won't mention things, we know why, but I would love to wish you guys a super awesome 2022, and thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for watching and for supporting me on this journey, and I hope you guys are getting value from it. Sending you lots of love, and I'll speak to you guys next year. Bye!